สวัสดีครับอยู่กันในเกม God of War ครับผมสำหรับพาร์ทนี้นะผมก็ว่าจะไปเก็บเควสเสริมนะครับที่เหลือจุดแรกที่จะไปก็คือไกลหน่อยอยู่นี่นะครับที่ผมเลือกจุดแรก
Oh, you're right. Now that we got the key, we can open that big door anytime we want.
900
Let's explore.
โคตรไกล
Namir, why did you say Tyr felt responsible for what Odin did to the giants?
There was an incident shortly after the forging of Mjolnir, when Tyr arranged a diplomatic meeting between Odin and the giant kings. Well, this was when the Long War was young, when victory was still a thing dreamed of and the Jotnar might have tipped the balance between Aesir and Vanir. Odin had persuaded Tyr that the hammer was merely a deterrent, a means to broker peace from a position of strength. Tyr was hopeful to convince all parties they would prosper best through peace. He knew the giants were deeply concerned about the hammer, a super weapon in hands they did not trust. But they trusted Tyr. Tyr always believed the best in people, and taking Odin at his word in his desire for peace, he brought the Raven King to Jotunheim. From there, things unravelled quickly. The giants anticipated Odin's trickery and exposed his true agenda to spy and steal their secret wisdom. With magics, they expelled Odin from their realm and cursed him never to return. Frustrated, Odin visited his fury upon the giants of Midgard. Or I can just tell you this story later.
ตรงนี้ที่ตอนแรกเราเข้ามาไม่ได้ตอนนี้เข้าได้แล้วแต่วาร์ปนี้มันอยู่ไงวะอ๋ออยู่ตรงนี้
So what happened after Odin was cast out of Jotunheim?
Thor unleashed Mjolnir's might upon any giant he could find. None could stand against the tide of slaughter that followed. And at last, it seems, with Tyr's aid, they retreated. The tower disappeared, no giants could be found in Midgard, and no man nor god has set foot in Jotunheim since.
Once you retrieve the whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic after all.
ทางนี้ก็ไปได้อ๋อทางนี้ปิดอยู่
I still can't believe his son would kill his own father. That's crazy, right? I know, we only got one side of the story. But come on! His own father? I mean, I get angry at you sometimes, but...
Do you?
I mean, sometimes, yeah. A little. But I'd never stab you in the back.
No. I imagine not.
This clan really didn't want anyone coming in. How are we supposed to get through?
There must be a way to lift the gate.
Maybe with the big water wheel.
My thought as well. Prepare yourself!
Nicely done!
no damage ครับ H X N H X N เสร็จรอบๆก่อนไม่มีแล้วล่ะ
Yes, to me.
ตรงนี้เข้ามาแค่นี้อ่ะเก็บของอย่างเดียวอันนี้คือทางที่เราเข้ามาโอเคครับไม่มีแล้วมาแล้วกล่องนี้เก็บมา น่าต้องเข้ามาจากทางอื่นนี่ไงมีทางให้ปีนครับ
When are you angry?
What?
With me. When?
Oh, I guess sometimes when you don't think I can do something, but I can.
It is not always easy to know what.
It's okay. I get it. I'm little. Where's that whetstone, I wonder?
นี่แหละตัวหนักแล้วทางนี้ไปไหนอ่ะทางไปต่องั้นเดี๋ยวดูฝั่งนี้ก่อนเลยทางไปต่อ นี้ไปไหน
What happened over there?
ตายยกลำ
This is the sun.
That ghost son? How do you know?
The sigil. It matches the dagger we found in his father's back. He stood his ground, but it was not enough.
They betrayed him.
Betrayal begets betrayal. My guess, the young one murdering his dad didn't sit well with the others.
He thought himself ready to lead. It cost him his life.
I guess.
Look there, lad, by his feet.
The whetstone!
เจอหินลับมีดครับ
Yes. They used it to smash his face in.
They did? Ew.
Ready yourself for it!
I wonder why they left this whetstone behind. If Sindri wants it, it must be really useful.
Well, lad, reavers have very specific priorities. If it's not shiny and you can't eat or drink it, might as well use it as a blunt object.
Cặp nó sai đi thì kêu là lon đi ra ngoài điện mớiได้ โอเคตรงนี้จะเข้าไปยังไง
Read it.
Yes, sir.
อันนี้แหละแผนที่อะมันเก็บไม่ได้
This says, false leader. I've seen it written all over this list.
พิ่มโชค13แต่เราไม่ค่อยได้
Look here.
Another map.
แผนที่เดี๋ยวผมจะเข้ายังไงวะเนี่ยยังไม่เจอเยอะที่ดึงไว้นี่เลยลูกเข้าได้ไหมข้างบนหรืออาจจะต้องยิงมาจากข้างบนนะครับเข้ารูมีทางขึ้นวะอันนี้กล่องที่เราเห็นใช่ไหม
Boy,
แผนที่แล้ว
Yes, sir. There's a scroll here. It belonged to the sun. Wow, this goes on and on. Father, forgive me, filled with remorse, forget my actions.
had he thought before taking action, there would be no need for regret. Yes?
Yeah, maybe we should bring this to his father, back at the storeroom.
Look here.
Sir! Hold on, let me read this.เรือได้ Hey, we can dock here.
เปิดทาง ตรงนั้นมีไว้
We don't know what we're still doing.
นี่ไงว่าผมต่างเรื่องแต่มันเป็นมีรูให้เดินผ่าน
you work for Odin if he's so horrible?
You know what? I'll tell this one later.
How did it go at the stronghold?
We found your whetstone.
Oh, wonderful! This staining is unusual.
The Reavers used it to smash another Reaver's face in.
Oh, wonderful. Here, for your trouble.
พิษเหรอ HP burn health burn พลังชีวิตโชคแล้วผมใส่ใน
Work we go.
มีอะไรใหม่ๆบ้าง
I can't wait to test out the new whetstone. It may not look like much, but it's practically I needed a new one after my brother borrowed the last one. I saw him spit on it. To lube it out, he said. I didn't ask for it back. Now don't be a stranger.
เควสต่อไปเอาเป็นอันนี้ได้ไหมครับให้วิญญาณในห้องเก็บของที่ไหนเนี่ยที่นี่ครับโอ้โหไปจากฝั่งไหนเนี่ยทางนี้ไหมเนี่ย
I'm confused. I always heard that Balder's mother was Frigg.
Aye, Frigg. Well, that's more of a pet name, you see. It means beloved, something Odin called Freya after they wed. Out of affection, that's so I like to believe. As things turned sour, it became a way to manipulate the truth. Odin didn't want Freya, a Vanir goddess, getting credit for anything in Asgard. So anything worthy she accomplished was attributed to Frigg.
Like being Balder's mother.
That's right. Freya was Baldur's mother all along.
พวกกีกี้เลยมั่งรีไปเนี่ยดีปะอุ้ยแล้วโหดขึ้นเลย
are one vicious son of a bitch.
สมบัติอีกแล้ว
Treasure. All right.
รับความเสียหายระหว่างโจมตีด้วยรูนว่าลดความเสียหายที่ได้รับลง 15% เวลาเราใช้สกิลแล้วโดนนั่งตีจะโดนเรา
What are you?
We found your son. He was betrayed too. And we found part of his journal. It sounded like he regretted killing you.
Fat lot of good that does me. How'd he go out? He die fighting?
We found 4 corpses near his. They were decapitated.
Ha! Vandrid always did keep his sword nice and sharp. A lesson he picked up from me. He's a backstabbing bastard, but knowing he's in Valhalla sets me at ease. Thanks.
We did a good
ใคร
thing.
ค้าโบนัสสาระ
I'm
ทั้
glad
งหม
we
ด
came back here.
That thief did not.
เอาดีโอ้โหอย่างเจ๋ง
Deserve the peace you
อ๋อ
gave him.
ไอ้รูนสถานะทั้งหมดนี้ได้จากเวทนี้เนี่ย ผมจะได้
It feels
จำไว้
good to help people. Even the dead ones.
So much like your mother. เควสต่อไปแล้วค่อยไปดูตรงหน้าแท่นวาร์ป ผมลืมดูเควสนะครับที่ไหนเนี่ยที่นี่ต้องเข้าจากทางนี้ทางน้ำนะครับนี่อะไรบ้านเฟย่าชั้นล่างด้วยเราก็ต้องวับมานี่ก่อน
Okay. Tell me again how Odin knew we were going to Jotunheim before we did.
Odin is extremely clever, you see. Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. And he's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Helps him style himself as all-seeing and all-knowing. But of course, the idea is control. Control of the future. Control of his fate. He'd control every realm of every land in every world if he could. Every potential point of resistance, he seeks to eliminate. Even if you've never posed a threat before, he may think one day you might. So you see, it's not important how he knew before you did. It's important that he was right.
Whoa. getting a letter here and there, but we need the rest of the language disc.
โอ้ยังอ่านไม่ได้ต้องรู้นี่ครับ
Come here. Why did you work for Odin if he's so horrible?
It's my career! And if you mean to make your career as a counsellor to kings, you can't very well rule out petty maniacs. Available positions are scarce enough. My first master was a cruel piece of work as well, but I learned through him the enduring power of wit, which served me well with kings and gods alike. I couldn't have been much older than you when I started. A fairy king's errand boy and unofficial jester. By night, our mates and I had the run of the forest. Good fellows, they called us. Knavish spikes to the last. We'd get up to all manner of mischief, making fools of the local mortals. But as long as our lord was kept amused, we were spared the consequences. Then one day he was not amused, and I saw fit to move on. Thankfully, the ages and roads travelled since then have turned me from that merry wanderer into the paragon of virtue you see before you today.
Well, looky who decided to show. Talk to this here ring.
What? I can't hear thoughts from rings, Brock. It's talking to me! It's Anvari!
Ha! Knew it.
He says he went to the Velander mines to observe his mistake, but then the Soul Eater attacked, so as he was being ripped apart, he cast a spell that removed his soul and put it in this ring. And then he...
What about all his stuff?
Huh?
Anvari had a workshop here with all sorts of posh doodads and ornatory tools, and one beaut of a hammer. You make mention of it still in there?
You're upsetting him.
Your point? You fellas take Anvari with you and go have a look-see. If you find his hammer, I'll whip up something real nice for you.
โอเคหาค้อนครับ
Hey now, don't go forgetting your entry stone.
หินเข้าดันโอเคดันเจียน
Anvari isn't happy about us taking his stuff.
I do not care.
I'm not gonna tell him that.
Ma đi.
On your mark.
ล่มาโผล่มา
Our enemies are strong.
Invari says this dwarf was part of his crew, that he died because of his mistakes. He sounds sad.
The ring's grief is of little importance, boy.
Oh, he did not like that. His warning us not to go down there.
Stop listening to the ring, boy. Cannot be trusted.
ปาดปาดโอเคเรียบร้อยเห็นกล่องแดงไหมครับ
Silence that
ระเบิด
ring.
เลยทีเดียว ขึ้นบนได้ด้วยใช้ลิฟต์ได้ด้วย
A soul eater.
And a traveler. Guard up.
Felt that one, brother.
We aren't done here.
A dead soul eater. What's a soul eater even doing here? What do you mean it's your fault?
Boy, ignore him.
It's sort of tough for me to ignore.
ตอนนี้ยังตีไม่ได้
He says this chest will trigger a bunch of traps.
I see no traps.
อุ้ยตั้งสถานะทั้งหมด
Sounded so sure about it.
25%นะ เต็มลงน้ำเลย อย่าไปไหนนะเรียบร้อย
Barry says his workshop is up there. But I know. Don't trust the talking ring.
ตรงนี้1 กล่องครับ
Sunazundu!
เดือดเลยพวกเอลอะเฮ้ยโอ้โหรีบอีกแล้วสร้างโซนป้องกันขนาดเล็กที่ป้องกันการโจมตีของเทโทสจากการขัดจังหวะและลดปริมาณความเสียหายที่ได้รับเมื่ออัปเกรดแล้วจะฟื้นฟูสุขภาพจำนวนเล็กน้อยด้วยเช่นกัน
Boy.
Father, please, just listen. Invari's crew did something bad here. He's glad you destroyed his lab, and he's sorry he kept trying to trick us. His hammer is just through this gate.
Boy, over here.
Yes, sir.
This is a fine hammer.
ได้คอแล้วครับ
Invari says thank you. Can we keep him?
We will talk to the blue one.
Not too hard.
ก็ได้คอแล้วเลยต้องออกมาใช่ไหมเนี่ยก็ว่าเข็มทิศแม่งมึน
Here, the alchemist's hammer. His spirit is a nuisance.
Yeah, Anvari always was an asshole. Hell of an alchemist, though. Hand him over here and I'll melt him down.
What? You're going to melt down your friend?
A trapped soul's what I need to give your reward some extra oomph. You don't want it?
Father, we can't do that. Here, you hold on to him. He's really useful, I promise.
Fine. So long as he proves his worth.
ได้เปิร์กไปอีกแล้วครับ
Kid's a bit of a softie, huh? Well, he'll grow out.
อย่างอื่นยังไม่ได้แล้วเศษนี้ข้ออ้างอีกอันหนึ่งพี่ว่าอยู่ไหนปะเนี่ยโอเคครับพาร์ทนี้ก็จะตัดที่ตรงนี้ก่อนนะ
My brother and me got a
เดี๋ยว
new
วาร์ปไปเรื่อง
project.
เควสหลักกันต่อพาร์ทหน้า
if it so please you.